Good morning, everyone. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. How's everybody, huh? Good morning. I wanted to talk to everybody today briefly about a couple of things pertaining to loose leash walking, although sometimes when I start talking about these videos, then I go off in another tangent. So we'll see uh, how much of this is about my intended purpose, which is to understand, at least as far as I'm concerned, that when we're taking our dogs for a walk, I don't feel. Hi there, buddy. This is Buddy. This is Buddy. Those are our golden doodle puppies from Daisy. I don't feel that you really should be taking your dog for a walk to go potty. I see a lot of people in subdivisions going for a walk. They have the, the little poop bags with them, and they're trying to let their dog go to the bathroom. Um, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take poop bags with you when you go for a walk. What I'm saying is I don't think you should be taking your dog for a walk to go to the bathroom, and I'll tell you why. Um, we have we have a conscience as human beings. So when we take our dog for a walk and they kind of pull us off to one side or the other, we feel, well, the dog must have to go potty. So we'll pause here for a moment and see. Well, 9 times out of 10, the dog does not have to go potty. The dog smells something in the air, is curious about something that they might see in the grass or whatever, and they take you off to the side. And after about, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 seconds or so, we realize that the dog does not have to go potty. So we kind of, okay, come on, let's go. And you keep walking and you walk another 20 feet or whatever, and all of a sudden the dog pulls you off to this side, and we yield to the dog and go off to that side, thinking that the dog has to go potty. And having a conscience as a human being, we feel that if we didn't allow the dog to go potty, that we're being cruel to the dog, which I suppose is true if the dog had to go potty. So the problem with this scenario is that the dog starts to learn that it can pull you to this side and it can pull you to that side and it can pull you forward and it can lag behind whenever it wants to, and it's okay with you. You blessed it because you went along with them right from the beginning to try to determine if the dog actually had to go potty. And like I said, 9 out of 10 times it doesn't. 1 out of 10 times it does. So we're at their mercy until we find that 1 out of 10 times. And in the meantime, we're teaching our dog basically an unwanted habit, and that is to lead you around. In addition to that, the advancement in a walk, as far as I'm concerned, is as much of a reward to a dog as giving them a treat or giving them love. Right, buddy? It's as much of a reward as giving them a treat. So let me say that again. I feel that the advancement in a walk is as much of a reward to a dog as giving them a treat. So what I mean by that is we're walking with our dog, and the dog is not walking the way you want it to. Either it's lagging off to one side or the other and you're pulling the dog, or the dog is getting ahead of you and he's pulling you, right? And we keep going because we have it in our mind that we're going to take the dog for a walk. So we have to walk. The problem with that is if we continue to go forward, if we continue to walk the dog, and the dog is not walking nicely with you, but you continue to go, you're blessing that behavior. So you're teaching the dog by taking it for a walk to go potty that it can pull you here, it can pull you there, it can leg behind, it can do that. You're also teaching the dog that we're going to continue on our walk wherever point A to point B was going to be, around a cul-de-sac, around the block, wherever it may have been. You're teaching the dog all these bad habits. So I tell people, number one, before you go for a walk with your dog, go to the place in your yard, wherever it is on your property that you typically want your dog to go potty. Have the dog go potty before you go on the walk. Then, when you're on the walk, you don't have to have a guilty conscience. Right? Huh? Yeah. You don't have to have a guilty conscience then when you're on the walk. Oh, you want to play? You want to play, buddy? Huh, buddy? Yeah, okay, that's enough. That's enough. So you won't have a guilty conscience that you want to go for a walk because you know the dog already went potty. So you're not being cruel to the dog. The other thing is, you may not get off of your sidewalk or out of your driveway. If the dog is pulling you, you stop and take a couple of steps back and start over again. Now, if you had it in your mind that we're going for that half-mile walk around the block, whatever it might be, you may not go 20 feet, because if you can't get past your driveway without the dog being obedient, I guess is the word, then you shouldn't continue on this walk that you have in your mind. If you're trying to combine maybe a walk for yourself and a walk for the dog, in other words, maybe you're trying to get some exercise or lose some weight, so we have to go for a 1 mile walk every day, then leave the dog at home if it's for your sake. If it's for the dog's sake, especially in the beginning when you're teaching the dog the wanted behaviors, the loose leash walking that you're hoping to have, if you continue to walk because you have to get your exercise in and the dog is not behaving correctly, again, you're blessing that unwanted behavior. And then when your dog later on cannot obey you or walk nicely with you, and now that dog is 6 months or 8 months or a year old and big and strong and powerful and pulling you around, now's not the time to be calling a trainer. I mean, we can fix that. It's harder, but why not start the right way from the beginning? So have your dog go potty before you go for your walk. Take a poop bag with you just in case the dog still has to go a little bit after that. Do not go any further in your walk. Do not go any further in your walk if the dog is not cooperating with you with a nice loose leash walking. Do not go further in your walk. I don't know how many times I need to say this. Get this into your head. Advancement in the walk is just as much of a reward to the dog as giving it a treat. If you advance in a walk without good behavior, you're telling the dog that's the way to walk with not good behavior. And that's probably not good English. So please, folks, stick to this. Be consistent. Don't let your dog start to learn that it can pull you around in different directions, and therefore making your walk for the next 10 or 15 years with your dog a difficult chore. Right, guys? I hope this helps you. I hope you enjoyed our little backdrop here with the golden doodle puppies in the background, and my buddy, buddy here checking things out. Hey, buddy, get out of there. Yeah, come here and say goodbye. Come here. Yeah, should have called you Francis. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're a good boy, buddy. You're a good boy, buddy. Yeah. All right, folks. Have a nice day. Thank you.